when you have the idea to start a garden and you have a vision, just like your business, of success and this bountiful harvest and okra and full squash and tomatoes, red juicy tomatoes and all these things, right? And you go out and you're so excited and you buy the seeds, and then you get the seeds, and so you start planting the seeds and putting the seeds in soil, right? And then so you give it some water, you give it some love, you put it in sunlight and everything. And you're watching it and you're hoping something grows, and maybe the little seedling comes out, and your seedling might turn into an actual, plant, but it gets stuck. It stops. Anybody ever go through that? It stops. It gets stagnant, right? Sometimes that seedling might not turn into a plant. Sometimes that plant just might die, and you're thinking, what the heck is going on? Why isn't this plant growing? And then you don't have a harvest, and then you try to do the same thing again the next year. You go and plant that seed, and you try to do something a little different. Maybe you feed it some food this time, right? Maybe you're like, hey, I need some food. Let me put some food in here because it's going to grow. It's going to need that extra oomph. And then the same thing happens again, right? Now you're on year 2, and your business, your crop, your plant, it does the same thing. It doesn't get to a certain point, right? So this is how I felt with my business, y'all. I felt like when I got this idea to start a baking business, and I got all excited, and I got the EIN, and I got the LLC, and I did all the things that Google told me to do. I even went to SCORE. Anybody ever go to SCORE? I even went to SCORE to try to get a mentor, right, to help me with my business plan. I heard I needed a business plan with my numbers. And it's so funny because I found my file just yesterday. I'm going to post it. Well, I don't know why, ain't nothing in it. But I found my file from SCORE. And they actually gave me a business plan template. They actually gave me my sales projection template. And I vividly remember looking at this document, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Right? What the heck is going on here? And they told me, put the numbers here, here, there, and there. Put your projections here, here, there, and there. And I say, the problem is not for me. I know where to put the numbers. Where the heck do I get the numbers? How am I projecting what my business is going to do if it didn't do it yet? So I needed more business education. So that was a missing piece to my puzzle when I started my business, the biggest missing piece. So I had this idea. That was my seed. God planted this seed, this passion in me to do something great, to bring, a unique, different, trendy bakery to my town. And he even planted that seed in me, that passion in me, that fire, right? So I go to try to do all the things, try to learn the things that I need to learn. And I'm getting I lease this commercial kitchen, and I expand the business a little bit, still not really knowing. And so I'm planting that seed, right? I'm planting that seed, and I'm watering it because I'm showing up every day, because I'm reading all these books, and I'm learning in the process as I'm going along. But this business is just going like this, y'all. Year 1, year 2, year 3, we're growing a little bit, but we're not growing to the point where, the money is coming in. We're not growing to the point where the profits are coming in. We're not growing to the point where I can use profits from the month before, the year before, to purchase, bigger equipment, or to purchase something to get us to the next level. You follow me? So I had the seed. I implanted the seed. I started working on the business and doing all the things that I knew to do, but I didn't have that right mixture. I wasn't doing the right things. So that's like going back to the gardener, and you're planting the seed and you're watering and you're giving it sunlight, but you don't have the right amount of nitrate, right? Or you have too much nitrate and you're just killing it. You're choking it, right? Or you don't have the right mixture of food. So that corn crop, that is not going to grow into a strong stalk if you don't have the right mixture of food and giving it the proper things to feed it what it actually needs to grow and expand and yield a bountiful harvest. And that's what I wanted, to one day yield a bountiful harvest. Put in the comments, bountiful. If you guys are looking for your business to give you back a profit, if you're looking for your business to give you back your freedom, if you're looking for your business to yield you an income, if you're looking for your business to yield you all the things that you've ever wanted and ever dreamed about, but it seems like that dream is so far off because each and every year you're spinning in circles. Each and every year you're getting the same result. Some of you may be doing the same things to get you the same result, but some of you may even be trying to do something different, but you're still getting the same result. You can't figure out how to get a new result. And the one thing I figured out that I was missing was the one thing I said that my business didn't need at the time. And that was a map out plan. A business plan. See, let me tell y'all something about the business plan. And I know a lot of y'all rolling y'all eyes right now because you're like, oh, here she go with that business plan again. But let me tell you something. That one thing that you're running from, that one thing that you're hiding from, that one thing that you're trying to go around and go over and go under and go on the other side because you don't want to do it. You feel like it's too overwhelming. You feel like it's too complicated or too technical, and maybe you can do without it right now. That is the absolute wrong mindset. And I'm going to tell you how I know 100% it's the wrong mindset, because that's the mindset that I had. What's up, girl? Oh, you got a new thumbnail. Go ahead, sis. You shining. So are y'all following me? Are y'all following me? Put yes in the comments if you are following what I'm saying. And if you feel what I'm saying right now, can you feel these emotions? Because that podcast interview took me back to all of those overwhelming emotions in the beginning of trying to start my business. The frustration, right? The frustration, the sadness of me watching other bakers on TV around me, kill it, right? And I'm thinking, my gosh, when is it going to be my time? What am I doing wrong? What am I not doing enough of? What am I missing, God? You gave me the seed. You gave me this passion. You gave me all of this, but what am I missing? And what I was missing the whole entire time, y'all, was my business plan. Because all of the questions that you guys have now, how are you going to get your customers, right? How are you going to get your customers to keep coming back? How are you going to be able to get capital to grow your business, to get your food truck, to get your store, to get your commercial kitchen, to get your 30-quart mixer, to get your convection oven, to get all the things that you need to expand your business, to be able to take in more orders? How are you going to get this business to make money for itself and you take care of you too, so that you can resign from your 9-to-5 and go all in 100% full time in your business? All of those questions that you were asking about each and every day, those are the answers that are going to be received in your business plan once you get started. And I didn't realize that. So the mindset that I had in the beginning was, I'm just trying to sell cupcakes. I have a great, product. I know how to sell it. I can figure this out. I don't need a business plan until we grow. Guess what? You need the business plan in order to grow. You don't wait to grow and then write the business plan, because how are you going to know how to grow? Right? So the one thing I learned was I was doing all the things. I had the passion, but I wasn't doing the right thing. I wasn't feeding my business the right stuff. So therefore, I was out there just winging it. And if you just out there winging it, throwing spaghetti against the wall, hoping something sticks, that's what you're going to get back. You're going to get a little success today, but not no more for another 3 months. You're going to get a little profit today, but not no more for another 6 months, right? That's what is going to come back to you. You're giving your business a little bit, not the type of nurturing that it needs, but you're expecting that business to give you back everything that you ever wanted in return. And that's not how it goes. So the reason why you're not growing, the reason why you're not seeing the success you want to see, the reason why people don't know you exist, the reason why you're not profitable is because you haven't sat your butt down, okay? You already know the type of coach I am. I'm going to say it. and you haven't taken the time to learn how to write your business plan, I am telling you, yes, it can be tedious. Yes, it can be time consuming. But if you get committed and tell yourself that I am going to be disciplined to sit down and to write this business plan that Jen keeps talking about and everybody else, so that I can learn how to put down and map out the steps to my success, the very success that I dream about every night, the very success that I have, visions of every single day, that I daydream about, that I'm going to have that and start to see that success come 2024, y'all. We only got 4 more months. So do you want to see that success in 2024? Do you want 2024 to look totally different than 2023? Then you need to make that business plan a non-negotiable. But the things that you guys are doing now, trying to go around it, trying to do anything and everything not to write that business plan, you're making the success of your business an option. Stop making your dreams optional. Stop making your freedom an option. Stop making your income, your next level, an option. And you might be saying, Jen, it's not an option. I need to do this. I need to do this now. I need to have this. No, but your actions are saying, I am making the success, the elevation, the next level of my business an option. And you need to turn around and switch that narrative up into making it a non-negotiable. So I want y'all to put that in the comments, non-negotiable, because you're no longer negotiating your success of your business. It is here. It is right here at your fingertips. So you're working hard. You're burning yourself out. Hey, Jacola, you're working yourself hard. You're burning yourself out on all the wrong things that's not yielding you a new result. You're burning yourself out and hustling and doing all the grunt work, and it's not giving you a return. It's not converting for you. So why continue to do it instead of making it a non-negotiable to sit down and write that business plan? And I'm telling you, even if it's a lean business plan, even if it's a plan where you sit down and at least put down your marketing strategies, at least put down your funding. How are you going to get your funding? At least put down your numbers, right? And how you're going to get, what are the steps you're going to get to take that business to the next level? If you need to get into a commercial kitchen, a bigger space, because you're so cramped right now, so therefore, you're so cramped, you can't take any more business. You're leaving money on the table, right? So which is capping up off your sales, capping off your income, right? And capping off your success, your growth. You're literally choking the life out of your business instead of giving your business what it needs, you guys. So stop hustling so hard and start working smart, because you're a CEO now. I need y'all to put CEO in the comments if you are a CEO, if you vow to think like a CEO from here on out. And what do CEOs do? CEOs strategize. CEOs know their sales goals. Stop not making a sales goal because you're afraid that you won't meet your sales goal. And the reason why you won't meet your sales goal is because you don't have a sales goal to meet, and you're not setting the seat. If you actually put a sales goal, a lot of us won't put a number, right? A number that we want to reach and a time frame in which we want to meet it, because we're afraid if we don't, we're going to think that we're a failure. So instead of not making it, create the sales goal. How much do you want to make between now and the end of the year? You got 4 months to do it. There's still a lot of time. How much do you want to make? Create that sales goal, then work backwards. How much do you need to make each and every day, each and every week, each and every month? And have that on a chart to where you can see every single morning when you wake up. If you need to make a certain amount every single day to make it to your sales goal by December 31st, 2023, then that is going to give you an idea, a visual on what you need to sell that day. And then how are you going to sell it? What are your options? See, now you're creating, you have your sales goal. Now you're creating that plan, that marketing strategy, that marketing plan for you to meet that sales goal. Do you see how this works? That is just creating your business plan. So it's not that difficult. It's not that technical, but you just have to do it. And you can start off by just making a sales goal for December 31st that you want to meet. Work backwards. Now that you figure out what you want to make that day, how many people do you need to get in front of in order to convert into a customer, a sale? Is social media doing it for you? Let's talk about that. Is social media doing it for you? Is social media converting into sales consistently? Or are you just out there posting for the sake of posting? Let's get real with social media. If social media is not turning your likes into customers, then dog on it, why you still on it? For the sake of seeing how many likes you're going to get? For the sake of seeing how many people going to view your post? For the sake of saying how many followers you got in a month? Who cares? If those followers ain't buying, if you not converting them to square notifications, then you're not doing the right thing. You have to work on something else because that ain't working. So if you need to re-strategize your social media, then re-strategize to figure out a way to get conversions into actual sales. Because don't forget, you got to meet that sales goal that day. You can't go to sleep without meeting that sales goal, or you're not going to meet that sales goal at the end of the year. You feel me? So what else do you have to do? Do you have to go out there to them people? You can't wait for these people to come to you, especially in the summertime. These people out and about, they at the shore, they at festivals out there. Guess what? Meet them where they are. That's why you have to be so obsessed with your customers, and you got to know how they operate and how they move. And that's one of the things that we had to learn. See, we got a little cocky. We got a little cocky in our store. I remember there was one year where we had the biggest Thanksgiving yet. We had all of these new customers. We got a lot of press. We were making money. You hear me? All of these people ordered on Thanksgiving. So what did I do the next year? Oh, I didn't feel like I had to fight that hard. I didn't feel like I had to market that hard. I didn't feel like I had to go out there and tell people to come back and order again, because I just know, hey, they ordered the year before. They're going to remember that they loved what they ordered because they told me they loved it, and they're going to come back again this year. I ain't got to worry about them. I can go get some more people and I can double what I did. Guess what? I was salty because between that Thanksgiving and 365 days to the next Thanksgiving, there were more bakeries that were in their face. There were more desserts that were in their face. Life and happened. They forgot. So I didn't do my job as CEO to keep my business top of mind to them the entire year so that they can come back and purchase again. So not only I can get a new sale, but I can keep the old sale and retain the old sale. That's how you grow. So you can't be out here cocky. You can't be out here complacent. You can't be out here thinking that, oh, they already know you. They already a customer. No. These people are shifting. They moving. Trends are changing. The market is changing. What they need is changing. What they want is changing. And you have to know the value that your business adds to their life. And in order for you to know the value that your business adds to their life, and in order for you to know what your customers need and want, they may need you to be more convenient this year where they didn't need it last year. They may need you to start delivering this year where maybe they didn't need it last year. They may need you to go follow them at a festival or at a farmer's market because they can't come to you, or they can't order from you, or they can't do whatever. You need to know that and then make a strategy on paper to follow in order to get it done so that you can meet that goal for that day, the goal for that week, and that goal for the year. So I want you guys to start making sales goals. If you take nothing from this today, just know to have a goal, have a vision, have something that you're working towards, so that when people come to you, when ideas come to you, people want to collaborate, you have the wherewithal to say, I don't think that's aligning with my goal. That's not going to get me closer to my sales goal. Not right now. Right? Or you could say and look at it and say, that might get me in front of a bigger audience, more customers, so I can meet my sales goals faster. But you can't just know that winging it, y'all. And that's the mistake that I made. I was winging it until I couldn't wing it no more.